interpretation.
Yeah, clap these cheeks.
I don't think the audience will enjoy clap these cheeks.
Oh, clap those cheeks.
Oh,
those
we thinking
cheeks.
about the title? I was like, what are we talking about?
Well, I'm just trying.
Oh,
I'm just trying to get into the flow of the
Right, we gotta
conversation.
get into our
talking.
flow.
Because if we get it, because earlier we were flowing and we were just sitting here, and I feel like it's
I
important.
know, it's important to flow.
Mm-hmm.
How do we flow? How do we flow?
So-
Rhythm and flow?
Well, normally people are like, "Hi, I'm Hi, I'm
I
Chris
do
Tom.
have
Hi, I'm
something
Casey
I was
Smith."
thinking about. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I was thinking about how, like, at first when I was thinking, like, okay, where are we going to sit, you know? And then, you know, we ended up putting the crank on this side. And I was like, okay, this should be on the edge. I was like, I'll sit right here. Then I was like, oh, Casey can sit in the middle, you know, all cool, whatever. And then I was like, the first thing that came to mind is the Oreo joke, you know?
I know. That's always
I know.
hard.
So now it's like everyone's gonna see this and like, look, they made an Oreo. Like that's always in my. Even though people probably don't even think that way anymore, but,
No, but
I feel like people still. I don't know. I'm very traumatized by that. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I think I was thinking that too because I'm like, if I'm off to the side, it's like,
Yeah,
oh, so
exactly.
now
I
it
thought
makes
about that.
I know, it's
I was
true.
just like, okay, so like if we put, yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, we put her on the island. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah, it
it's
looks
really
more
hard.
balanced this way.
This way it does look balanced, but do you
does.
want to be called an Oreo?
Is that the name of the podcast?
then
Do you wanna be
then the
called an
opening
Oreo?
credits roll. Right
Exactly.
After. Do you want to be called an Oreo?
Yeah, I agree though, because I feel like people, no matter what you do, people are gonna make a comment.
Yeah,
about
I think you should tell us what it's like being white.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it like being white in this time?
Do you get stared at a lot when you go outside?
Yeah.
I wonder.
You think people stare
I
at white
feel like
people?
it, but that might just be like my own.
Like how when you're a teenager you think everybody looks
Yeah,
at you all the time?
I don't think I ever lost that. Maybe.
Dang.
But now I feel like maybe now it's like I think it's more body related.
Oh, body conscious.
Yeah. Whereas before it was just like, oh my god, is there something on my face? Is there a zit? Or like what are they looking at? But now I feel like it's more like, oh god, they're looking at me because of what I'm wearing. Or
I never think
how I
anyone's
look.
looking at me. I don't
That's
know
good.
why I'm like that.
I literally made a comment about you the other day where people look at you and you're like, hey, how's it going?
Oh,
And
like
I'm
I
like-
look
I'm like
surprised
this.
about it or something?
Yeah, no, you're just like, you notice like a man staring at you, or like, hello, sir. Like, you're
Oh,
just,
I
like,
do
very
that? I
nonchalant.
I always be feeling like I don't notice if people are looking at me.
I move like people are watching me all the time.
So you
Oh,
like
so
it?
you pretend
I-
like you're in your own movie, like
Yes,
You're
because
the-
I am. I'm the
'cause
main
you're
character.
the star.
You know,
That's right.
I feel like that helps me honestly, because
I
I don't
would-
get
that-
anxiety when people stare at me. So I'm
Right.
just like, oh, maybe it's because they think I look fly. What's the-
They
So, like,
like, such an unnecessary laugh. As if. I was like, what?
You think that? Okay.
Oh my god. But do people really be looking? I'm like, what?
I think people do.
People be looking because I look at people.
But
Just
I think
because-
you think this.
I think
I think
you.
I think you think it's like non-threatening to you.
Yeah, I guess
Like you're
sometimes I
you're very
do.
confident, so you're just like you feel non-threatened. You feel anxiety, but you
still
welcome
act
it,
like
or
you
like kind of like it.
feel that you're looked at.
I mean, I feel like I'm the main character. I think I like it, but being a
Okay.
Leo, I
But
think
see,
that's why.
You,
like,
you think you the center of attention.
like the
Right.
So
the ego
You
is
a
there. You know, I'm
sociopath.
I'm a Leo. You know, we the center
That's true
of
though.
attention.
Yeah.
So I think I just move like that throughout the world, and that's why I'm like, I move like people are watching me. all the time.
Ooh.
That's good. See, I need
think
to,
I
need
like
to-
that.
I like the combination of you both.
You have to be oblivious, but still think like you're being watched. Huh?
Yeah.
That don't seem
just
right.
Like, or just
Oh!
Like, oh, I don't notice these people staring at me, but they are.
But you still, because
They are.
I don't know how I feel about that. Speaking of being stared at, it's like, what? Thank you to our sponsors. Like, what? I'm just kidding.
Instagram, right, is our sponsor.
Instagram's our sponsor. Use it or lose it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh, so the topic at hand. So, Amanda, do you got a story for us?
Wait, what's the topic?
Oh yeah.
The story is the topic because
Oh,
we want to
shit.
get into deal breakers.
I don't know if I've ever heard this story.
Yeah, so that's gonna be fresh.
Oh, okay. So deal breakers.
Yeah.
All right. So
We know
my
what
deal
yours
breaker,
is.
is if the man that I'm with is with, into any, anything that's not adult human. You know what I'm saying? The last guy that I was talking to, keep in mind, I was talking to him for 3 years, and
That's crazy.
I wasted my time. Yes, and I'll never.
He wasted
forget.
his too, though, so it's balanced.
Yes, because I wasn't a dog.
That's why it didn't work out.
Yes, exactly.
Because you weren't a dog?
Because
it
I
didn't work
wasn't
out?
an animal. So basically,
I'm confused.
all right.
Started from the top.
Start from
It's
the
like,
top.
what?
Okay. Keep in mind.
Mhm.
All right. He always said, "Oh, I don't want to tell you everything because I think I'll scare you." I'm like, "Well, what is it?"
From the beginning? Like
From
when you
the
first
beginning,
met it.
when
Wow, I don't
first
want to tell
started
you
texting
everything.
him. I thought, oh, like maybe he wants me to eat his ass.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and you
Or
were scared
peg
of
it.
that. Yeah.
But that's fine.
That's
if you
fine,
want
that's
to.
pretty
All right,
normal.
that's
No
not a deal
judgment.
breaker. Yeah, we,
No,
you
no
know.
judgment.
I'll try anything once. So my thing is,
As long as it's human related.
exactly.
Adult human related.
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely foreshadowing what's to come. As long as
As long as he doesn't like dogs.
I'll try anything as long as it's human related.
Exactly.
Oh, adult
human.
human.
Adult human.
You know?
know?
So, basically, we were talking, and this is well after he said he wanted to take things seriously with me. So I'm like, okay, just be honest with me. Like, let's hang out. Let's spend time together. Let's just do the typical relationship stuff, I guess. Let's get to know each other.
Yeah, whatever that is. Just
Yeah,
do it.
you
Let's
know.
do it.
Whatever. Getting to know each other's kinks. I feel like that's necessary in the beginning. But
Some people are ashamed.
yeah, so he sent me a video of this, girl sucking this dog's dick, right? So naturally,
Was it from his personal collection or was it,
It was a
sourced?
website.
Oh, it was
Oh.
sourced from a website.
yes.
Okay, good.
And he
Oh.
said you could say no, and I said okay, no. But if you're into that, that's fine. And my
Amanda was
first
on
thought-
her improv shit. Yes, and
Exactly.
and.
Tell me more.
I'm like, is this legal? He said, yeah,
Okay.
it's legal, silly. And
No, the hell
silly.
it's not.
I'm like,
silly.
Like, you're
I
the
know.
silly
You're
You're the silly one for
Yeah.
thinking it's not.
silly.
Right.
Jeez.
But the thing is, when somebody tells you they're into like fucking animals, naturally you're gonna say, "Do you have a pet?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the
like-
second question.
Yes, he did. He had a dog, a male dog.
He had
Yes.
a male dog.
A male
So
dog.
he wanted to know
You
if you
Would
so.
yeah. So basically,
Oh my
it
god.
gets juicier.
Okay.
So-
I don't know how I could get juicier.
He
Actually, maybe this sounds terrible.
So
Okay,
at
go
first, he said,
Go
"Oh,
on.
when we're, in the mood, when we're doing things, my dog's gonna want to hump you." I'm like, "That's what a hump toy is for." Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
or put it in
door.
another room. How big
Yeah.
was the dog?
it was a
Did
lab.
you find that?
It was a
Oh.
black lab.
That's
So,
crazy.
A
Pretty big.
significant
He should-
dog,
a real dog.
a real dog, a hefty dog.
Yeah. So he's trying to induct me, for a threesome with his dog.
And the
And-
problem was, remember you were telling me that it almost seemed like he was implying a threesome, right? Like, but we never, we thought it was another guy he was talking about, but maybe
Yeah.
the whole time he was talking about a dog.
I feel like he was talking about everything.
He was
because-
like
And
open
he
to
was
all
open. He's
options.
like humans, animals.
Yeah, and you were like you were
Wow.
on board with it. You were like, okay, I'll see about this threesome.
Yeah, you're
I'll
like,
see
girl,
about
guy,
the
what is your
girl,
choice?
girl,
He's like,
girl,
no,
guy. You're
right,
like,
dog.
what? You want me to, swirl you up? What's it called?
Down with the swirl.
No,
Swirl you up.
no. What's the butt called? Swirl?
Pegging?
No.
Rim job.
There,
Oh,
there.
Tossing a salad?
I know, tossing salad. I
Yeah.
was incorporating all that.
So he said, "Yeah, my dog's gonna want to hump you." I'm like, "I'm not gonna let him."
Yeah.
'Cause
It's just like
no
that's out.
threesome. That's out.
That's out.
So then he suggested his dog come on my stomach, and he wants me to suck his dog's dick, and I'm like, "Hey, look,
I cannot.
I have my limits."
Hey, look.
And that's when it became.
And that was the limit.
One of your deal breakers.
That was my deal breaker.
That made you stop talking to him.
Yeah, that was a deal breaker for me. Bestiality.
I mean, did you tell him it was because of that?
Well, no. So basically, he ended up texting me like, "Oh, you should come over," because I was thinking, "Oh, you want some human interaction?
You want some human vibes
like
tonight.
you want to not
tonight?
You want to not fuck with your dog, right?"
Oh,
so, I say, "Okay, well, I'm having lunch with my friends, and I can come over later if you want, just to see what he would say." He didn't respond, and I was like, "Okay." But previously, I had asked him, "What are you doing this weekend?" He said, "Oh, playing with cum." I'm like, "Oh,
that's the dog's name."
No, like actual cum. Yes.
You're like, "Oh, Saturday, Sunday, what's your plans?" Playing with cum.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so
I feel like I made a noise that I've never made in my life. I was like, like fuck.
It was from deep within.
yeah,
So you were still trying to give him a chance, even that's very open of you.
Yeah, even after he said, I've tasted him. So I'm like, you sucked your dog's dick, bro?
I'm done.
I'm like, okay. Because I said, do you let your dog hump you? He's like, I've tasted him. I'm like, oh.
I can't.
Dang. So I feel like he's one of those guys that puts peanut butter on his balls.
Yeah, like the ones you hear about.
Lick them.
So I wonder what the backstory is, though.
What?
Like, I don't feel like one day you just wake up and you're like,
Well, that's what I was thinking, because he was so open about everything. It was almost like everything he had done was the gateway drug. I don't know. I don't want to go down this. It was the gateway drug to bestiality. It's like,
right. It's just a very interesting thing. Like, it was when he was young. Maybe. Dogs get all up in your business.
I don't know. I should have looked.
And then maybe he was like, I kind of like. Maybe he got.
Maybe that was his first sexual experience.
Yeah, I feel like it's normally very young, right?
I mean, who fucking knows? I'm very ignorant to this community, but I will say I was trying to look up some. So I mean, there's a community. That's what I discovered when I was trying to look. When I was looking it up. So apparently, it's called being a zoophilia. So if you're a zoophile or whatever, bro, that's what I'm saying. And then there was something else, like zoophilia is when you're attracted to animals, and then bestiality is the act. So it's if you're a zoophile, it's like you're like, that animal's sexy, like, you know what I mean?
Damn,
but you don't let it go. You don't let it go there. But then if you're into bestiality, you
actually sleep with and you.
Yeah, and I actually read that it's legal in places, so he was not wrong about that.
But is it legal in
California? I don't think it's legal here. It says Washington, West Virginia, Kentucky, New Mexico, and Wyoming.
I feel like Kentucky's good for him.
It's probably because that's a lot of farm country, so there's
legal. Like,
there's certain country. I can't remember the country, but I watched a YouTube video about that you will just be passing through this town and you'll just see men out in the field like fucking donkeys.
Wow.
Because they don't do anything.
It's overall it's like not as uncommon or.
It's so terrible to think about. I think here, obviously, it's.
I mean, well, the other thing was when I first thing I did was I was like, let me Google bestiality. Let me see what they got going. And the first thing is like all of the links were to porn sites. So there's a whole community.
Oh God.
And
it's a rabbit hole.
Yeah, so it's hard to look this up without porn videos popping up. So yeah, so people call themselves zoosexuals. I was like, wow. So it's a community of zoosexuals.
It kind of relates to like the people like furries or brownies or what else.
It's just, I guess the difference is like, it's just, I don't know, it's just fucking immoral to me.
It's totally
a little immoral. So.
At least the furries and the brownies are like attracted to something that's not.
Oh yeah, it is like the furry. Maybe it's like all on the spectrum, because if you're a furry, maybe you're a zoosexual.
And some people think that they are animals.
I'm just brainstorming here, Amanda. Like, you could be.
Right, and like pronouns, people identify as animals too. Like there's a community.
Okay, so it makes me wonder.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so kind of off topic, but on topic.
Yeah.
Okay, you know when people, like when you're getting out of a breakup and people are like, there are 7 billion people in this world. I'm like,
So many
what
fishes.
7 billion people are you fucking talking about?
Well, the
Because
other thing,
there
and
are
then
people-
there's a percentage of them who like animals and not you.
Right.
So you gotta keep narrowing it down.
Right, so
there's
cut
not
that
that
in
many
half.
fish in the sea. Cut that in.
Like, 'cause half of
Wait,
them-
not even half.
I mean,
More.
and then I don't know.
80%.
Yeah, 80%.
80% of people.
For sure.
There's not that many people in this world, man.
It's really not. There aren't a lot of fish in the sea.
I know.
Well, not people that you're compatible with for sure.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
that's so specific.
you gotta
can
be
tell
attracted.
somebody.
You gotta be attracted to somebody. They have to be attracted to you back. Like you
Right.
have to be in the same vicinity,
Right.
like the same area,
And they can't fuck dogs.
and
So
because
there's that.
That's out.
Or have dirty fingernails. I don't fuck
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
but
that's
what's
another
okay?
deal
Well,
breaker.
what were the deal breakers you had? I feel like I've had one.
I mean, do you have any other deal breakers?
Yeah,
You have
besides-
one? Oh man.
well,
I
no,
made a
I mean
list.
I didn't really think that hard into it, but
Okay,
like
okay.
I don't know. We could talk about it.
Yeah,
What's
I
your
say
other one?
bestiality, dirty fingernails, lying.
That's on my list for sure.
Lying.
Yeah,
You
You
lying.
know, I don't really like thugs.
Right.
Personally, like
Yeah,
being too
anybody-
aggressive.
Yeah, if
don't
you
like
come for
that.
me too hard, yeah, that means that's not right. I don't want to be. What's that line? It's like I don't want to be a member of any club that, or no, what is it?
Oh, I know.
What the heck is that line? Excuse me, what's the line?
Excuse me, our producer. Can you
Yes.
please look up?
Okay, I'll find it in myself.
No
Yeah.
Trump supporters.
Oh no!
Hell
Now
no.
listen,
You guys
this
got
is
some
my
good
thing.
ones.
If you voted
Y'all
for
got
him
some good ones.
twice, if
Wait,
you
let me
voted
get
for
my
him
list.
twice, then no.
Yeah,
It just
I
won't
agree.
work,
I mean,
you
we
know?
can all agree with that.
The
But
first time everyone makes
what if the
mistakes.
guy wanted to vote for Obama for a third time? Is that a deal breaker?
Yeah. So he voted for Obama, then switched to Trump? I'm confused. Like,
No,
I get it.
I'm saying, you know how people will be like, well, I'm not racist. I would have voted for Obama for a third time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You never
But-
heard that?
Yeah, that's I don't hear any Trump supporters saying.
Oh yeah, I don't want to be a part of any club that will have me as a member.
That was a long build up to that moment.
So what was we talking about?
Well, okay, so dirty
Amanda's
fingernails.
Oh, dirty
lying.
fingernails.
Obviously, I mean, without saying bestiality.
Yeah, bestiality.
Right. Well, here, let me tell you guys like the ones that I found that were the top ones, because I feel like dirty fingernails. So number one is being disheveled or unclean.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's one of my.
I was gonna
This
say
was
like I don't have a
obvious.
great sense of smell, so like being stinky is cool for me.
Okay.
It's not a
Cool.
deal breaker.
Well, I think
Okay.
I think when it comes to hygiene,
It works.
It works.
There's
It's like you
somebody
gotta
for
work with what you.
everybody.
There's somebody for you. I can't smell. It's somebody for you.
Shoot, if you got a strong natural scent, just get with somebody who can't smell like you. Like,
Exactly.
that's
that's hard to find though.
People don't
That's
think
so-
like that. Like so there's always somebody for you.
Bruh, right, 100. And then some people like really stinky smells. Like,
Mhm.
listen to this.
Some people really are into
I
that.
have one more story.
Oh, okay, tell us.
So, it's. Ooh. So, my sister told me of this story. Her boyfriend had a friend,
Mm-hmm.
and he wouldn't want his girlfriend to, like, take a shower when she got home from work or anything.
Oh, heel.
Yeah, so, like, she would just lay
they like
down.
the natural scent. or,
Yeah,
like,
and he
the
would just,
funk.
like, put his nose between her cheeks and just sniff.
Her booty
like,
cheeks?
Yes.
Oh, I'm like, oh,
You know?
these cheeks,
The butt cheeks?
a kiss.
Yeah, but, some people do like those
They
really
like the smell.
stinky
So
smells.
see, exactly, somebody for you. So that's a deal breaker for somebody, but
That's
not for
right.
everybody.
You can find people like that on fetish
Yeah.
site, and there's like lots of apps for anything you're into.
Uh-huh.
You can find an app for it these days.
There's an app for that.
Yeah, totally.
Exactly.
Wait,
yeah.
what
When it
you-
co-
what you got? What you
I was
got?
just gonna
Your-
say,
oh, 'cause
since
your
we're in the
mouth
realm-
stuff.
Yeah, since we're in the realm of hygiene,
Yeah.
I noticed that most of the things I wrote down are
Uh-huh.
all like mouth related,
Yes, that's right.
either talking or literally about the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So first, this was number one
For
thing
you.
I thought of
Uh-huh.
was a noisy eater.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
anybody that
You're
chews,
sensitive to
yeah,
noises
I'm very
like that.
sensitive. If
Mhm,
you're
mhm.
slurping, talking to me with food in your mouth, and we're on a date or something,
It's over.
I'm distracted. I'm not
You're
listening.
just like,
to
you're not the
you.
one for me.
I'm disgusted.
That's it.
Truly, that's my number one. I think. I mean, there's a lot of things that are worse than that. We can agree.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, I guess these like when you get nitpicky like that, these are just they're like more niche. They're like obvious things that are
Right.
So the ones that they have are more obvious, I would say. Like number 2 is being lazy. Number 3 is being needy. Number 4 is lack of sense of humor, and then 5 lives far away. And I'm like, okay, these are true, but these are also kind of like just things that I don't know. Like I feel like a real deal breaker is more specific to you, you know.
Right. And
but
those
I
are
guess
like,
it's broad. It's just broad.
Yeah, and that's like I feel like a lot of when you because I was like, what are people's deal breakers?
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
looking it up. And I was like, that's more general, or like when you're in a relationship, but when you're seeking out a relationship, when you're dating or whatever, like there's more things that you're more nitpicky about. Whereas like once you're in a relationship and they start doing those things, you either like decide you can deal with it, or you're like, oh no, now I know that this is a deal breaker for me. So like those things, like you're not gonna really know.
If someone's needy.
Yeah, needy.
Oh yeah, these are like right off the top.
I
guess right off the top for me then would be like if someone's arrogant, you know, like I really don't like arrogance. Or if I say something, like the kind of people like you say something and you make a mistake and they just like try to make you feel dumb about it.
Yes.
I hate that shit.
Back to this,
Off
I
the
literally I put someone who's self-centered, interrupts and talks over you. Like always needs to be right and have the last word. Like,
oh, I cannot deal with that.
Right, that's a deal breaker. Definitely, 100%.
And I remember, or if like someone's a compulsive liar, like I know lying is obvious. I think like what we were saying, but like if you're like a compulsive liar, that you're lying for absolutely no reason, you know?
Right. Like they're like you say you're really into something, and then they're like, oh, me too, and then later on come to find out like they've never even like heard it or seen it or like whatever.
Come on,
like
lying about stupid stuff bothers me.
Yeah, and you're already lying.
Yeah,
like, why are you lying already?
If kids, but not just
deal
kids.
breakers, kids.
No,
Oh shit.
I mean, that's kind of a deal breaker.
Okay, but the thing is,
man.
you know, you're gonna find this you'll find this amazing guy, and he has like one child. Okay. But if his child doesn't like me, that's a problem.
Oh,
it will not work at all.
That would be so hard to deal with.
I've never been in that situation, so I have no idea how I'd react.
I would rather.
I don't know.
Especially if it's a girl, because they're different with their fathers. And
Yeah,
I'm not about to fight you over your daddy.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Be like, it's my daddy now.
Understandable.
You know what I'm saying? Just kidding.
I remember when we were talking about it with Angelica. I think either you or Angelica. I think Angelica said someone who's religious, and then you said someone who has a lot of friends. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that.
I know. I was thinking about that, and then when I was telling Malcolm about that, re-explaining that story when we were talking about it and how I couldn't think of anything, and then I was like, oh, those are good ones. But he's just like, oh, that means you want to like. What did you say, honey? About if someone doesn't want to be with someone who has a lot of friends. Well, let me tell you my argument, and what's your counter argument? My argument is like I don't have the social, like I don't have the energy to be around so many people. So it's like if you have a lot of friends, that means eventually I'm gonna have to be around your friends a lot, and I'm like I just can't fucking do it.
Or they're not gonna be around enough to like be.
Yeah, like for you to get your time, or it's like, yeah.
And like it's good to find if you are with someone who has a lot of friends. It's obviously good to find a balance, and you should like at least some. Hopefully, you like some of the friends, but I feel
you're not gonna like all of them.
I think it's more so. I think when I think about people who have a lot of friends, I also think about people who say that they love everybody that they know.
Right.
And I think that's a wrong state. Like, love is so strong.
Right.
And
I love you.
Yeah, to
like,
feel
you know,
like you love everybody that you know seems like
people do that when they first meet you. Like, I love, or like, I'm like, do you?
Do
like,
you
people
love
just say it. I think they just think
they
it's
love
cute.
things about you, but they don't know
to say it.
Yeah, and I think if you have so many friends, then you may not ever have the time to spend with a certain group of all those friends. Like,
it's
you
so
don't really,
hard.
You're not really close to any of those people, and that's what happens.
And that, to me, that's also a sign of like you don't really get close. Like you don't develop like deep relationships because you're just like
jumping from friend to friend.
Jumping. So I don't know. I agree with that one.
Yeah.
Amanda, you quiet. You don't think?
Oh no, I agree. But I think I got a lot of friends.
Oh.
You, but I don't feel like.
Oh, but I'm not dating you. But I'm not dating you. So we Gucci.
You just gotta find someone who also is like very social or.
Well, but you're the kind of person that doesn't mix friends, so it's not like that's the thing. Like, as long as I don't gotta be a part of your friend, but you know what I mean, of you hanging out with your friends.
Right. So you have a lot of pockets of friends.
Yeah.
Whereas I think we're talking about people who like every time they hang out, it's always like a group of like.
Right. If I have to be a part of that, but then if I have to be a part of it, I guess.
Yeah.
But then if I'm not a part of it, are we hanging out that much? You know what I mean? I don't know. So. I was actually watching Sweet Life Los Angeles on HBO Max, executive produced by Issa Rae of Insecure fame. Yeah.
Yes, I love her work.
I forgot what I was talking about now. No, but we were watching this episode, and homegirl was having a birthday trip, and she had like 23 people. She's like, these are all my best friends. And I was just like, what? How?
No.
But that's when you're young. You think everyone's your best friend. Like, as you get older, you realize, like, best friends means, I mean, you know what I mean? It's like levels. Not everyone's your best friend. Like,
no, and I think, maybe that comes with age. I mean, I don't know.
Imagine a group trip with 23 people, though. Like, that
That's
sounds like it's not gonna work.
Even keep
they
up
went to
with
Mexico.
That's
they went out of town with 23 people. Not even like, I don't know, an Airbnb up the street. I don't know. Even then, like, whew, that terrified me.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Because then you have to. I feel like there's an obligation to keep up with everyone in the group.
But maybe we think too deeply about. Maybe that's our own problem.
Yeah, that's our own problem.
Yeah, maybe.
We're a little bit more low key than that, so
I think that's it. Yeah.
Well, I'm just low key. So if there's any men out there who's trying to get with me,
shit.
So this is like a straight up list for you.
Yeah, this is
to
a list.
Really,
now you
to
really know
really
what
understand my needs, baby.
Mama's boys. I don't do mama's boys either.
Oh, you got it. I like mama's boys.
I think I always like guys who are mama's boys.
You need a healthy relationship with your mother.
Yeah.
But if you're treating her like
your woman. Oh, I guess. See, that's different. I think you got a good
weird.
That's some. Yeah, I know what you mean. I ain't seen that, but I've seen it on TV.
Me
so
too,
I can
movies,
talk all
TV,
about
media.
my TV experience with seeing it.
I've seen all of it. Yeah, I don't do that.
I mean, I can understand that. I think when a mom is too involved with her son's life, that's a deal breaker. Maybe the opposite.
You're going to have to break up with your mom.
Oh, like if you
want to be my lover.
Like if you don't be
if you want to be my lover.
Like that, yeah, no.
I don't like that either.
Oh, if you're not trying to fight for me. So my
This
thing is
a
like
long
I don't like thugs.
Well, the off tops, we already got the off tops.
Okay, so I don't like thugs, but I also don't want to be with a dude who acts like he's afraid of other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been with a couple of guys who, when we go out, they're like, "Oh, let's cross the street." I'm like, "Are you scared?" Because I'm not.
I know.
What's going on?
Oh my god.
Huh?
I know. Like,
what did the person look like that they didn't?
Bro, they were just
remember?
two black dudes crossing the street. I'm like, I'm black. I don't understand.
Oh, but see, he was mad because he thought that those guys were gonna fight him for you.
Nah, bro. But the thing is,
let that sink in. Let that sink in.
This has happened a couple of times.
What happened?
You know, I just don't like men that act weenie like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want no weenie.
Man,
I don't fuck with that. I don't like thugs, but
you gotta
don't be acting scary for no reason. Like, let's cross
You gotta
the
be
street.
thug light.
You know what I'm
Thug
saying?
light.
What do you think?
Light.
Thug light?
Very
Thug light.
thug light. I like that.
Diet thug?
Lite.
Diet.
I feel like that's it. Lite.
Feel like that's it.
Right. I think that's important to have someone who you feel confident, because especially if you're already a confident person and then you're with someone who doesn't feel as confident as you do. Then
Right.
That's
If I don't feel
thing.
safe around you, then it's over. It's not gonna work.
That's true.
Because my thing is, like, with these men, like, like when it comes to me, like you can get loud. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to other men,
Oh, see.
other men, when it comes to men,
I
it's
could
like,
maybe if it was like a consistent personality trait, you were like a weenie to me and with other men, I'd be like, okay, but you have the audacity.
You can't be a weenie to me.
But you got the audacity to not be a weenie to me?
Right.
The nerve of you.
Where was all the bark? Say it with your chest, sir. Say it with your chest, babe.
Stop being a weenie with me. You're like, what?
Stop being a weenie.
Yeah. Next time, punch me right in the chest. Like, then I know it's real. Like,
so I can feel safe. So when we're out.
Yeah, so while we out, I know I'm safe.
And we don't gotta cross the street for nobody.
Aww.
Shoot.
See, I don't cross the street. Man, he was on some weird shit. You crossed the whole street?
I date a lot of weirdos.
Wait, did he grab you and be like, come on?
He was like, hey, he mumbled in my ear, hey, let's cross the street. I'm like,
oh, shit.
I'm like, dang. It's not even that dark outside.
But also, it's, I mean, I feel like I initiate the let's cross the street. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a let's cross the street type of
I
person.
have never done
If it's
that.
if it's in
Oh wait, I have done that. Well, I'll cross the street if there's like, I
do it to be.
you don't have to get specific.
Yeah.
But it's just like, if I feel uncomfortable, I wouldn't want to put you or myself in that situation.
Yeah.
So let's just cross the fucking street. I mean, I guess
that's not necessarily what you're saying. Like, if
You
it's
don't
just
want
like
no
they were
pussy,
like
that's
random,
what's
they were like
it's
standard. It wasn't like a scary looking dude. It was just like a regular
There was
regular
two
dude.
dudes walking.
We're
Right.
just
We're
wearing
talking.
jeans
We're
and
talking about
jackets.
scary dudes.
Looking
Then I'm like,
regular.
oh.
Like waiting for you at the corner.
Yeah, if it's
Right.
like somebody dragging their foot, like, you know, looking like
They
a
were-
zombie, I'm across the street.
Bro,
But,
like they weren't even wearing
like-
black Air Forces. I'm like, what's the threat? Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That's gang attire if
Right.
you're wearing black Air Forces.
That's threatening attire. Air Forces? Black Air Forces?
Really? Is it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is there a list like of things I need to be looking out for, like, you know, attire wise?
Just black Air Forces.
Oh,
That's good to know.
word. Okay.
Always done.
Word. I'll look
I
out
think it's
for
when
it.
people are like sitting on rails and they're like talking to themselves. Those are the
Yeah,
people
I'm just
trying
like,
to get away
I'm
from.
out of here.
I was like, nope. I literally, I'll get out there as soon as I can.
Oh,
You know,
wait,
that's
okay.
the type of people.
Okay, now this is reminding me of another question. Me and Malcolm were talking about. Well, it's sort of in line with it. But we were just talking about chivalry overall. So it's like, well, he brought up the quote, the Dave Chappelle's quote, "Chivalry is dead and women killed it." And we had like it was like a 3-hour. I don't even know what you want to like. Wasn't it like a 3-hour discussion? Like we were talking about this for so long. No, it was not. It was like 3 hours. Remember, Maria was over here, or Gloria was over here. Gloria was over here when she messed up my cleaning.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Gloria messed up.
She messed up.
So I'm gonna get my refund. Yeah, Gloria's gonna watch this and she's gonna cancel me herself.
She's gonna
I'm
push
sorry,
you.
Gloria. It's not even like, it's just messed up. Like I ordered a house cleaning, 1-bedroom house cleaning, and you cleaned the kitchen. If you can hear this, Gloria, you did me dirty. Like,
Is that a deal breaker for you when it comes to house cleaning?
when it comes to house cleaning, don't tell me I'm getting my whole house clean and you clean the kitchen and the bathroom. And then like, you need anything else? I have 1 minute. And I was just like, I don't know, fluff the pillows before you go. I'm like, and then I was like, I don't know, what do you think? And she was like, you tell me. I'm like, you're the expert. Like, Jesus
They're not
Christ.
experts, though. They're just normal
She wasn't the
people
expert.
that sign up
need
on
it.
the app and they get approved. And
I
then
need
they
an
start
expert
working.
cleaner. Like, that's...
I got you.
Okay, we'll hook it up. We're going to discuss later. But let me go back to the
I want to
chivalry
know what
thing.
you thought.
Oh, the chivalry thing. I mean, I don't think women killed it. I think that men created chivalry and they want to it's on a decline because women have power now. Like the power dynamic has shifted.
Sure.
So then that's why they're like, "Oh, you acting like a man, so I'm not going to open the door for you."
Why don't you open the door for me?
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know though. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if it is.
I feel like
Is it
there's-
dead?
Yeah. I do. Yeah, I'm
gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put y'all on blast.
Or more so, like, more men feel like they don't have to be gentlemen.
Yeah.
I feel like it's mostly that.
Like,
it's
you want to
just
be
like,
equal, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
rights.
Yeah. But it's like, do you feel like we have it both ways? Do you think like I know there's a double standard. Like there is. It's like.
I think this is a very.
It's a very layered
sticky
conversation.
I think that it's
Let's
important.
unlayer it.
How about this? I think it's important to have chivalry in your relationship. Right?
Okay, let's say that.
I don't necessarily
Let's say
think
that.
most of the time I think when men are being nice to me, I'm like, bitch,
I'm scared.
don't help me.
I'm
That's
actually
how
scared.
I feel.
I don't
I
need you to be
appreciate
it.
chivalrous. Like I don't need you to be going out the way to open the door for me. Okay?
Maybe.
At like a random. You don't
Maybe
you don't have to
women-
go out the way.
Maybe women did kill chivalry because
Maybe
it's like,
maybe
because
because
look
the
at
way
that.
we talking.
Because all you gotta do is say thank you.
I do say thank you, but I'm still like
you don't gotta
dang.
open the door for me.
I killed it.
I'm
We're
saying.
no, but what Casey was saying
Yeah.
in your relationship,
Right.
Be
Yeah.
chivalrous.
Oh,
don't
you have to
necessarily.
But
Yeah,
then
sure.
maybe because
Maybe because that's how we want.
Yeah,
I know
you
it's
what?
tricky.
This is a man's problem, to be honest.
To be
because
honest.
you just gotta be nice. And
Yeah.
if you're not being nice to women, it's because you have a problem with women.
Mm-hmm.
Like, period. Like I'm not asking you to do shit for me, but if you're gonna open the door and then be like, this bitch didn't even say thank you. You're like, I didn't ask you in the first place.
I guess so. Or maybe it's like don't open. I think okay, I got it. The reason why we don't like it is because of the expectation that goes with it. You feel like there's an expectation,
Right.
Like
now
it's
I owe
like
something to
like one
him,
thing
or-
that we talked about was like how in I think it was in another country or something that the women don't want the men to buy them drinks or whatever, like, or it's something like that.
So they don't put anything in the
I forgot it was
drink?
something like that. And then that's exactly what I said, like. Women don't want that because it's like, okay, you bought me a drink. Now you think you're entitled to have sex with me. You're entitled to
Yes.
talk to me. Like, that's why I think, I know. Is that
we-
going to mess it up?
Nah.
We can close the window too, maybe. But you know what I mean? Like, I think there's, women are just wising up maybe more so to men's tricks that,
Sure.
that scare us.
Sure.
Honestly.
Sure. That the movie Promising Young Woman.
Oh yeah, did you watch it? I still want to watch it.
I did watch it, but I had to return it to the library.
Oh.
The library.
That's a
Don't
deal
go to
breaker
the
for Amanda. If you go
You
to
don't go to the
if you go to
library?
the library, she
Library.
don't go fuck with you.
Wow, you don't read?
I read. I buy books. I don't rent them and give them back.
You don't got an
Ooh,
ebook?
she's
Oh,
coming for
she's
me
got
hard.
paper. That's
She's
why.
been making fun of
Did
me
you-
about going to the library.
Did you
this
hear
whole-
how she has paper? She buys the book.
I buy books.
I bought that. I
It's
got
harder
that.
to read on the tablet. You know?
Yeah, but
I don't like reading on the
I
tablet.
have one though. I have one. I was on a kick and I don't use it. But I like the idea because you can just order it and it goes straight to your Kindle. You know?
Sure. I think the
It's pretty
screen
cool.
after a while, that blue light shit.
There's nothing like I have the Kindle that's like the flat.
Oh right, the gray pages.
But the what was I gonna say?
There's nothing.
I like the book. I like
Me
the
too.
book.
I like
mean,
the paper. I like the paper. On
the paper's
Right.
cool. You
Yeah.
you lay up with it and just flip. You flip it.
And you can keep it and then never
twisting
give
that
it back.
thing.
Right.
Right? But the library is tight too.
Are you triggered?
Oh, now you want to go back on what you're saying about the library.
Library.
She said, "What are you, 88 years old?" That's what she said to me.
Oh, look at Crystal.
I'm outing her.
Instigating.
Well, I know, right? That is my trait. I be instigated.
Crystal told me I should talk to someone. She's like, "But that's just me. I'm messy."
I know. I'm messy for no reason, but I know how to get out of it. Like, it's like
You're not
you're a
messy
woman.
in a serious way.
no,
You're not trying to
exactly.
ruin lives.
I don't be trying. I just be curious, and then I just
then you
I
slip-
lay out of there. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I just
I
wanted to know.
I'm just nosy. Sorry.
I have a researcher's mind. I don't know.
Harmless. You just
Yeah, it's
learn
harmless,
things.
but.
Yeah, man, we got a tangent right there.
I just forgot about
Chivalry.
something I wanted to tell you guys.
We were talking about.
That's really messed up.
Damn, don't be like that.
Really big dicks. I feel like that's. A
Oh
deal
well, that's why
breaker.
you
Well, that
talked to.
comes-
That's why you was talking to homeboy, wasn't it? Because you assume Guillermo,
Yeah, Guillermo.
who
Damn, we're
likes
putting
his
Guillermo
German
on blast
Shepherd.
too, everybody.
Well, Guillermo is his code
Who
name.
liked his German
Gloria
Shepherd.
is her real name. Gloria, you messed up. I'm sorry. I mean,
Yes,
I put in a claim at Aloha Maids. I'm trying to get my money back.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, Guillermo.
Wait, but yeah, I can't do really big dicks. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Like I just
don't
I
feel
have
like
a delicate vagina.
exactly.
Me
You know, me personally,
Me personally,
I just don't like that stuffed feeling. You know?
Me
It's
personally,
not Thanksgiving.
I don't want to
fun.
be
It's not
filled from
Thanksgiving.
ear to ear.
Right.
I mean, it's what you
Like-
wear
I think
from
that's
ear
a-
to ear
that's
and
a-
not from
that's
head
a-
to toe that matters.
But that's just me personally.
Yeah.
So that's a
That's a
deal
person-
breaker. So you're really gonna turn this man down because of his anatomy?
If
He
his dick
can't
don't fit,
change
what am I
it.
gonna do?
He can't
I would.
change it.
What if his penis can't fit in my vagina? So everything else is perfect and we can't have sex?
I mean, you're gonna have to just work at it. You're gonna have to do your stretches before. You're gonna have to really. You love this man.
No, but
you
it's
love
not-
this
it's not
hypothetical
a-
man.
It's not
You
about
love him.
stretches. It's about
The
you can't.
shallowness of
the
your
Oh,
shallowness.
your
And
shallowness.
you can't put it in either
Oh,
of
no,
the
no,
holes, then
absolutely
what's the
not.
point?
I'm
Right.
absolutely.
And then the thing is, when I say really big dicks, I mean like girth and
Yeah.
like
Oh,
you know
okay,
those
so
monster
you going
dicks,
on- the ones
you know,
in the
you see on the
movies.
pornos
Yeah,
and
on
stuff.
the
I think that's more
pornos?
rare though, isn't it?
Maybe
I
so.
mean, yeah, but I've seen some
Let's
pretty
add it
big
to the
dicks,
list.
You know
We
what
can
I'm
add it
saying?
to the list.
I have
Absolutely.
And I've had some bad
Absolutely.
experiences. So,
Absolutely.
Simply the best you are.
yeah,
But
it's not Thanksgiving.
I'm.
So-
It's not Thanksgiving.
I'm
I
not
don't
a
want to
turkey.
be stuffed.
I am not a turkey.
okay, Sex in the City.
I know, right?
I
That
feel
show is
like-
corny. Those broads is corny, but I like it.
Yo, I feel like I liked all of them except for Carrie.
Wow.
But I love the way she dressed.
It's coming back.
I mean, Carrie was actually.
Annoying.
She was like Joan. I mean, like I feel Joan and Girlfriends.
Always
they
making
both were
bad
just like making
decisions.
bad choices.
Dating
You
the wrong
know,
men, not
having
noticing
such
the
high
red flags.
high expectations, but also like accepting bullshit. Like
Right,
you know,
she's like,
Right.
these are my
they're
deal
not
breakers,
good
but she
influences.
accepts it.
Not good influences, but it's
Totally.
fun to
But
watch.
see, this is all part of the problem too, because of media.
Yeah.
We grew up watching all this shit, and we're like, this
We
is
think
what's
that's what's
normal.
fun, I
This is
guess,
what
or
we're
like,
supposed to do.
but you
We're
shouldn't
supposed
deal
to
with
date
that.
problematic people.
No.
Like,
You're supposed to.
they're
I think
exciting
at
because
the
you're
end of the day-
unpredictable.
Yeah, at the end of the day, find someone who could be your friend.
That is number one.
Yeah, especially the old. Okay, I say when you're younger, do your thing, but like as you get
Protect
older, just
yourself,
like
though.
protect yourself throughout. But
Protect
like,
your
you're
heart.
really looking for a friend. I know that's corny too. I know
It's
that's real
not.
corny,
That's
ladies.
important.
I
You
know that's
have-
real corny, ladies, but it's the truth.
It's a
It is the
move.
truth.
Bad
It's
boys aren't fun either. Bad boys.
Bad
aren't
boys.
fun.
Why
You know
not?
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Why not?
What?
I don't know. See how I'm messy for
Yeah.
no reason? Oh, why not?
Going back to that list you brought up though, the humor.
Which one?
humor
Oh,
list.
sense of humor. That
If
is
you-
really important
If you
too.
can't laugh, if I'm
Oh
talking and you're
my
just like,
God.
I'll be like, oh. Fuck.
There's some people that just don't get it. It's,
I know.
It's wild.
And if you're not like, if you aren't silly, like I mean, I feel like everybody has like a sense of
Yes.
humor, but if you don't get that silly,
If you can't let me like dance at the grocery store, it's a problem.
Right.
If you can't let me be myself, period.
Right.
If there's anything,
I know somebody would do that. You could date. I'm sure there would be a guy who'd be truly embarrassed by that.
I've had enough
And-
of you
and,
dancing
like,
in this ice
I know.
cream
I'll be
aisle.
over here like,
Stop it,
Can you
Gertrude.
keep up? I'm over here like, baby boy.
I'm sick of you
I know.
dancing
If
in
that
Target.
embarrassed him, I
Every
would be
time.
like, "This is not gonna work. Like, this is who I
No.
am."
That's true. Anybody that, well, and if anyone's trying to stifle, like, if
Anything-
anyone's trying to
stifling
stop
of
you,
any kind.
anything like that.
These
like,
are a lot of deal breakers, but I get overall we're just saying be a good person, but I also personally need someone who's a little silly and open-minded, a little
yeah,
open-minded,
and not
but
controlling.
not that open-minded because we can't be going out the spectrum because we're doing too much. I'm
fucking
people-
dogs, so,
look
you know.
fucking
Yeah,
dogs
you
and
start
shit,
fucking
but keep it down.
But yeah, I think that's very important. That's
Didn't I
really
sound like
important.
somebody's
If you don't think
uncle?
I'm funny?
Huh?
You
Yeah.
don't think I'm funny? That's it. I don't
Ooh,
shit.
you know what? Let me tell you something.
Somebody
this is a
didn't think you
no,
were funny.
This is a personal
God.
thing.
Goodness.
My God.
If you like mainstream like blockbuster comedies and
that's
you laugh
a good
at them,
one. That's a
like
good
Kevin
one.
Hart movies?
Or not even
Tiffany
like what's
Haddish
the one like
movies?
anything with Will Ferrell, right? No, these kind of funny.
I'm trying to think of I can't think I don't
If
want to
you
listen.
really
I'm not
like
trying to get
Fast-
canceled by nobody. I don't want to let you know what I
Wait
don't
a minute,
like.
Fast and the
can
Furious.
edit
Like if
this
you
out.
really
Oh my
like
God. If you like Fast and the Furious,
that's
yeah.
the
Okay,
problem
Fast
for me.
5 was tight. So let me end the second one.
Okay. Well, fine.
And the first
Okay, fine.
one.
Let's
And the
think of
first
another
three.
one.
And the fifth one was tight.
I didn't watch it.
Let me go
what
ahead and
number are we
find
on
what
now?
kind of
8?
I know
9.
what kind of blockbuster
I
you're
think we're
talking
on 9,
about.
right?
Like maybe Fast and the Furious isn't that bad, but there are other ones. Like I don't know.
You guys like the mainstream
Sharknado?
comedies.
Terminator? No, Terminator's kind of good.
Sharknado, if you like that.
Melissa McCarthy, bless her heart, but a lot of her movies, and if you're just like, ha ha ha, oh fuck,
I
this is fucking funny,
know, I
or
know.
like, damn,
Amy
I don't
Schumer.
know.
Amy
Why?
Schumer. If you think
Schumer.
she's funny, I can't fuck with you.
I don't know. I just like it's not funny to me. I don't think like the action's not worth it. Like Fast 9. What the fuck? It's not even about the cars anymore, bro. What is it about?
They're just flying through the air, you know.
Right, they're just car from cliff
jumping
to
over the
airplane
moon.
into a helicopter down to a boat.
What, more job?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
we're gonna tape these jet rockets to this fucking Hemi, this fucking Mustang, bro, and we're gonna fucking fly. Like, you know, I've had enough.
that's what I call them. I
Stop
call
it.
them dick flicks. I know.
Did you
I can't figure out any blockbusters.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
If you like the
If
new
you go out of your
Godzilla-
way to see Godzilla, you naming all Amanda's favorite movies.
And I just watched Godzilla vs. Kong last
you know that
night.
was not good.
Oh my god.
Godzilla vs. Kong? That wasn't bad. Look, let me...
You're my friend and I'm not dating you.
Casey knows what, yeah,
Okay.
good thing we not dating you,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
because
yeah.
you're checking all of my
Ooh,
boxes.
I
Because
don't
I
know.
like Transformers 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, you a problem. I like the first one.
I like the first one. The
Oh,
second
you-
one,
I was trying to find
I like the
another
third one.
blockbuster.
the third one.
I
don't
like
even
Grease
know.
too, okay? Stop judging
Wait,
me.
when I went to go see the third,
Okay, if you go out your way to see Hobbs and Shaw, like,
Oh, like I need to buy tickets before it comes out, then we're breaking up.
or John Wick, okay?
Okay, John Wick is tight.
Oh.
people
Okay.
like John Wick.
John Wick is tight. Keanu Reeves,
I mean,
everyone
y'all
loves
can watch
him.
what you. I'm
Keanu
saying
Reeves
you
corny.
going out the way, you're like, this is gonna be just fantastic.
Y'all coming for
the
me.
new
as
Tom
a-
and Jerry.
Oh,
I love
gonna
it.
be fantastic. It's like
Peter Rabbit.
Oh, it's
No.
cute. It looks cute. I haven't seen
See.
What
it.
about
I think the
Clifford?
animation cute.
You wanna see Clifford or what?
Clifford.
Oh yeah.
I know.
See,
I threw you under the bus.
anytime if the most of the movie is filmed in front of a green screen, I'm not interested. Anyway, that's not a deal breaker. That's just a personal factor.
That's just like
Yeah, I'm
it-
gonna just
it
leave
just
the
tells
room
me
when
just
he
leave the
watches
room.
It just
you
tells me
know?
a little bit about who you are. Like
Yeah,
some of
and
your
you're not real
interest,
deep- you're not
your
very deep.
interests tell you a little bit of who someone is. You know.
I'm like, oh, you like bad movies.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
I
accept
gotta.
this about
I admit,
you.
I like bad movies.
I
We
like a lot of
all
bad
like
material.
we all like bad movies.
I like
I
Grease
know.
too.
But now that I'm older, I'm not I'm not watching bad movies now. The bad movies I like are from when I was younger.
Yeah. I watch
Now
a
you
lot
watch
of
it and you're like,
bad
damn, this is-
reality shows.
Yeah, bad. I watch bad TV shows.
I watch a lot. Me too.
I watch all of them.
I
and
do
they're
what I
all
can.
bad.
You know.
I get forced to watch it.
You
I
think
get
that's a
forced
deal-
to watch bad TV when
you
I'm
think-
here.
I know.
Wait, did F-Boy Island? We gotta catch
I
up.
know. I try to keep watching it. It doesn't hold my attention. I think the initial shock is like what
Okay.
like
I
held my
was,
attention. I can't. It doesn't keep my attention.
I was following Casey for a while,
What
and he kind
happened
of spoiled
between
it
y'all?
for himself. He's
What
an
happened
F
between-
boy.
Casey. You
We knew
found
this.
out he was an
He's
F-boy?
an F-boy, yeah.
How'd you find out?
Spoilers on his story and stuff. Him and
Okay,
Garrett are
we
like
knew-
best friends
We
now.
knew they were F boys. So
We knew.
basically on F Boy Island, in case you don't know, so there are secret F boys on
There's
the
good
island,
guys,
and then there's
F-boys.
good guys, and then if you're an F boy, it's revealed once the girls kick the boys off the show. Then they're like, well, I'm an F boy.
Right,
No,
but the
I'm a
whole
good
point is
guy.
like you're supposed to pick the good guy. They're like,
In the
he's
end.
definitely not a good guy.
I think that if the F boy gets to the end of the I don't know,
Does he win
picking
$1 million?
ceremony, he gets some money. So I think that's the appeal
So
of
he's
it.
like, I'm an actor and I'm a fuckboy.
So
Yeah.
basically, in order
Oh.
for you to win money on this show
Mhm.
as a man, you have to be
So we're
deceitful.
exactly. Wait a minute. So we're rewarding f-boyism?
Yes.
Actually, maybe I got it wrong. I really don't know the premise of the show. I might have made maybe the good guy wins the money.
I feel like okay. Let's
Are
figure
they
this
supposed
out.
to
No,
fall
because
in
the
love?
good guy would be trying to fall in love. That's his reward, falling in love.
But it's a game show. You
I'm
know
so
what I'm
confused.
saying?
So there's
Like,
different incentives.
I don't believe it.
But Casey was cute, but he ended up. I mean, he seemed like a f-boy.
It
He
was
looked-
obvious.
I mean, come on.
When you look too good, it's like
He was working it. He was working it.
Never
And the
would.
fact that homegirl, the main girl, liked him, that's when you knew.
The main girl.
right.
I don't know. The main girl that was annoying.
Like she
Like,
gives
it's
off
like
that
the black hair.
The
I
one
like
who was a
bad boys
content
thing.
creator. Yeah, she
Yeah.
said that from the beginning, and somebody was like, "You're toxic," and then she acted even more toxic when you.
Right. You
Yeah.
can't call me toxic. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Like, then
was
go pick some
wild.
F boy. Like okay.
I know. Okay. So is it over? Is that the end of the show?
I don't think it's. I don't know if it's over.
I don't know. It
But
was.
I unfollowed the both of them.
Dang, they
annoying.
pissed you off, huh?
And I was like, okay, this show, I'm done.
They
So
pissed you
spoiled.
off, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? They did piss me off.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
They was f boys.
Yeah.
Hey, deal breaker if you're a F boy.
Yeah, just get off my island. Am I right, Amanda?
Yeah, girl.
Am I right, Casey? Get
You're
the
right.
F off my island.
Hell yeah.
Man, I guess you wouldn't really know. I mean, I
We're
Y'all-
editing some of this.
Y'all crazy. Edit that down.
No, save this part. Save
feel put in a cuter laugh.
Keep this part.
Wow. Well, I mean, I think we covered.
We
a lot
covered
of
everything.
deal
I think we
breakers.
did a good job. How long do you think we've been
Anybody that's
recording?
all lives matter.
That's awesome. I'm getting a phone call.
Well, you got like
I thought I muted this. My mom. She calls me every day.
Oh, tell her I said oh.
Every day, multiple times a day.
Okay,
Aw.
let me. I'm just
Okay.
looking. I'm looking once over my list again.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I
we
pretty
have
much said
anything else?
Everything, but the last two things I gotta say that are kind of related. First of all, no hard drugs. Not into it.
Mm.
Like, what do you consider
Wait,
hard? Like
not
coke?
heroin?
I mean, I'm not into coke
Because
either. If someone has a coke habit,
I think you should
I
really.
mean,
you should really
what do you
expand your
consider
mind.
a habit?
No,
Like
no.
once a week or
but I'm thinking more like
Like actually on it. Like actually.
yeah, or just or
Not
like
like-
heroin.
Heroin is a no go.
Like what?
What?
Even if someone's like
You
taking
considering
Molly
it?
every week. or
Molly, I
something.
can accept. There are like
Not all the
there's
time.
like acceptable drugs. Like there, okay,
Like coke
there's levels.
and
Coke
weed.
is acceptable.
But-
Acid.
but
What's the other one?
In
LSD.
moderation. Weed, I don't give a fuck about weed. But coke, very. I mean, I don't want to have it. But anything other than that. is
Ecstasy?
no.
Did we already say that?
No, you can do
Ecstasy, yeah, that's a
ecstasy.
thing.
You can do acid.
What about
but not all the
ayahuasca?
time. Not
who?
all the time.
Ayahuasca.
If people are tripping all the time, I'm just not down.
You guys
Like,
don't know about ayahuasca?
I totally get it. I understand. There was this guy.
What do you do?
No, it was this guy that I fucked around with or whatever. And
Or whatever.
you know, you don't realize that bad boys aren't the shit until you know you hear him say, "Yo, the first time you do heroin, you come on yourself." And then it's like,
I forgot about that.
And I'm gonna say, his cum tasted horrible. It tasted like toxic waste.
Wait, his
And
did?
I was like, oh, okay.
His did?
His did.
And, oh, okay.
Yeah, his did. But you know,
Toxic waste.
you know, everybody.
toxic.
It really is waste.
But
Wait, is
I
it?
literally
couldn't tell
toxic.
when he
It's
was
only
gonna-
waste if you don't get pregnant.
Wait, what?
I'm like,
Because you called it, you said it
Oh.
tasted like toxic waste.
It tasted. Really
it's always waste unless the goal is
Yeah,
to become.
yeah.
pregnant.
It's always waste
Right.
unless you get
I
pregnant.
mean, some people like.
Otherwise,
jizz,
it
though.
was useful.
Or
it wasn't
nutrition.
wasteful.
Some people liked it.
nutritional value.
Nutrition.
You know?
Some people rub it on their face.
Some people
Nutrition.
swallow it.
How many calories is it? I don't need.
I'm
to
pretty
be
sure it's
adding
very
that
low
to my
in
calorie
calories.
count.
It's
But
protein.
it is protein.
This.
You know
So
what I'm
instead of eating meat, you can eat cum.
yeah, but you would have to. But you would have to drink a lot of cum.
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
So instead of a carnivore, you're a cumivore?
Oh, somebody give me a high five. Anybody?
Hey.
Who's here with me, huh?
Hey.
Who's here with me? Who's here with me, huh?
Well, I mean, I don't think it would be a good a replacement for meat, but it would be a source of, if you didn't want to eat beans or all the other things you could eat for protein.
If cum is the last.
Yeah, if it's the last thing, you're like,
I mean,
all the
I
food's
think,
running out.
yeah, it's a good option.
And there's just buckets of cum.
yeah,
and
it just
they're-
so happened that
they're
there's
clean
just
buckets of
of
cum
it everywhere. and you
from
can
one
just-
specific
They knew this was
person,
gonna
high
happen. They've been
choice.
collecting.
Yeah, they were like, just in case, like, there's a lot of meat shortages,
So it'll be like a sperm bank, and you get their photos, right?
A lot of
and then a
Yeah,
bucket.
it's been a lot of shortages, so like we stored it up.
That's actually a move,
Mhm.
for the sperm
Maybe
bank.
we're onto something.
I mean, the protein.
I'm sure there'd be a lot of guys that'd be more than happy to send in their cum.
We should have like a cum restaurant. You know what I mean?
Yes.
All right. now we're
Cum
getting-
infused.
Yeah.
Food. Yes.
It's good for your skin.
Yeah. Yes.
You trick them.
And then we have to we can say, like, you know how they're like, oh, this is grass fed cows. Like we can
These are
say
grass-fed
this
humans.
is like
This is vegan
This is a
cum.
vegan.
This one's a
We're just like,
fruitarian.
this is a doctor's.
This one's a
You want the high-end
gangbanger.
I know
cum.
this is he's
This
a
is top shelf
CEO.
cum.
This
This-
is Tom from accounting. This is Daquavius.
Ooh, I want that one.
Daquavius, the nurse.
Yeah, Daquavius.
So is it more like a dispensary or? A
Yes, for
restaurant?
cum.
Oh, I
yes.
actually think it should be on tap. Like,
Oh, like yogurt.
Yeah.
it's just like slowly coming
Well,
out.
I guess there could be different consistencies too. So.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, absolutely.
Like yogurt land.
That's definitely in the.
Flavors,
That's gonna be in the
textures.
proposal. That's gonna be in the proposal.
Toppings.
Mm,
What kind of toppings?
Now let's talk toppings. I don't know.
Is it a straw or a spoon? What do we do?
I feel like a straw would be pretty cool.
What about, like, you remember those McFlurry straw spoon combos? You remember I was
But it
like,
wasn't actually a straw.
It wasn't?
It was just used to mix.
are
the
you
McFlurry.
kidding me?
Yeah.
I thought it was a straw.
No, we always wanted it to be, but
So
it's
wait, I
not.
couldn't
Oh,
drink
yeah,
out of
you're
that?
No, you
No.
couldn't.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, we
the
could
design of
invent
it.
a straw spoon combo.
The
I mean,
cum
true.
straw.
the cum straw.
No one's done it yet.
We'll patent
We've
it.
always talked about it. We still haven't
We've
made
always talked about it. Like,
it. Hey, actually, it is a thing. I remember
is?
having my grandparents have these silver
the
ice cream
spoon?
spoons.
Oh, I
and
thought
at
you were talking about the
end-
cum restaurant. I was like,
No,
oh,
like,
it is.
Somebody already invented the
I
cum
was like,
straw.
hey,
Maybe.
the cum straw?
That was fast.
Producer.
Yeah, look it up. What is it? No, they don't got it. I can tell.
Okay.
We don't know
I can
though.
tell you.
Honestly,
Fine,
we
fine.
don't.
I'll
know.
look it up. I'll look it
See?
up. I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
We
I'll look it up.
Okay. How
Okay.
about deal breakers? But let's look at the opposite.
But look at
fetishes.
Oh, wait,
Well,
a fetish
fetishes
deal
could be a
breaker?
deal breaker.
Really? Oh yeah.
Somebody's fetish.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the
If,
docking is a fetish.
Oh,
Is
the
it
only thing
fetish?
that's coming up, I put in cum restaurant and it's giving me more porn videos.
yeah.
it's
So
like
there's no
amateur public restaurant cum. Like, cum in public restaurant.
That's so funny. I love that.
Oh,
Yeah,
what if it
bar
actually
cum
is?
bar cum restaurant?
Is it?
Do
real?
they put cum in it? Is this FDA approved?
Where is it?
I don't know. Maybe that's just what it's called. Maybe it's German, like bar cum.
Bar
you know.
cum. Is it a
It's
K
the-
or a C?
It's in India. So
Oh,
no,
okay. I
that's
think it's
India.
just the name.
Yeah, it's just the name.
But is it a K or a C?
Oh, it's with a C.
Okay.
Barcum, like Barcum restaurant.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
cut that out.
Don't put, anytime you hear an accent, just cut that out.
Yeah, some fetishes can
Eat
be
the
deal
cum in a
breakers.
restaurant on xnxx.com.
No. Okay,
Ah,
so
they
it's
don't
just
have it.
porn.
They don't have
well,
it.
then we'll be the first.
I mean,
We'll be the
yeah.
first.
So a fetish could be just eating.
What's a fetish?
um,
Like leather? I don't know.
There's
Yeah,
a million
like
fetishes. Are you kidding?
latex.
Poo poo pee.
Toes.
Yes, and then that was one of the things I told Guillermo. He
You
was
told
like,
him,
"Oh,
you like toes?
yeah."
or
So
you
this
didn't
is
like
my
toes?
thing. He's like, "Oh, just what are you into? What are you not okay with?" And I'm like, "Listen, I'm okay with a lot. Just no poop, no vomit, no blood, and he's like, gross. So I'm like, oh, I'm past all the
All the
bad
bad
All
stuff.
the that's all you thought. That was, you
Damn.
thought.
You wouldn't even
thought.
think that anyone would go that far.
Mhm.
Like, or that you would come in contact with someone that would admit it at least.
He said he had the nerve to say gross.
I'm about that other stuff. You're like,
Man, I would've
well, there's
reported
some
it,
weird
maybe.
ones like.
Oh no, I don't.
I think
know.
it's
I would've
called like the
reported
Alaska
him.
Hot Pocket. Okay, weird.
The Alaska Hot Pocket.
Ew,
What?
that sounds awful.
Wait, what is the Alaska Hot Pocket? Explain.
Wait, you know what it is?
How do you know what it is? Like,
know,
what?
It's in which one or more person defecates into a condom, and while holding it from the opening,
Oh.
swings in it to ensure that the fecal matter. Okay, this is a
To
long.
ensure
No,
that
it's
the-
when you freeze the poop in the condom.
I think so, and then you use that as a dildo.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
That's
a deal breaker for me.
That's a fucking deal
It's a
breaker.
very specific one. No Alaska Hot Pockets.
Why is it an Alaskan Hot Pocket?
I don't know.
You say to someone, this is more about you. Like,
Right?
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
Alaska Hot Pocket?
Like they're gonna have to look that up half the time. They're gonna be like Alaska Hot
Alaskan Hot
Pocket.
Pocket.
They'll be like, she's a fucking weirdo. Like they're gonna break up with me. They're like, my deal breaker is girls who know what the Alaska Hot Pocket is. I'm just like, well, fuck.
Just knows, doesn't do it.
I know.
Just,
I'm just like,
knows
well, I
about
know a
stuff.
lot of stuff. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we watch a lot of things.
I don't know. It just came to mind.
Alaskan Hot Pocket.
You
I'm
know-
like, who got Hot Pocket?
I'm
Low
not
key Hot Pockets is fire.
They slap.
I don't like Hot Pockets.
What?
Anyway.
I mean, I haven't had them on in years. but
Controversial
I'm
topic,
good. That was really that was the worst thing you said all of today.
I don't think I'm the only one that feels that way.
That was kind of.
I feel like you are.
I feel.
But you know
feeling
what?
like-
I'm feeling some type of way
But
about
let me,
this.
the most controversial thing about what I said is that the fact is that I'm not really a pizza person. So the whole
But they
thing,
have other
Wait,
flavors.
you're not a
What's
pizza
the
person.
flavor I
Interesting.
like?
I like pizza, but like it has to be good. Like I'm not eating Domino's or Pizza Hut.
So
Okay,
you didn't like
Domino's
Hot
is
Pockets when
nasty.
you were a kid?
I do
No.
get disappointed every time. People are like, "Oh, you want pizza?" And I'm like, "Oh,
Pizza's
yeah, I want
never
pizza."
good. You know what
and
I
then
mean?
they're saying,
I mean-
"All right, I'm getting Domino's."
That was
You're like, oh, that's the worst one.
Domino's is
Domino's is
nasty.
nasty.
I don't care what they did to change it. It's still
The
gross.
crust is
Do you guys like Little
gross.
Caesars?
I think Little Caesars
I
is
It's actually
Little
not
Caesars
that
is
bad,
I
bro.
fuck with that cheese
I fuck with
bread.
my
Man.
I like it. My family gets Little Caesars, so maybe
I
that's
fuck
just
with
some
that
person.
bread.
I'd rather eat Little Caesars than Domino's or Pizza Hut. I can't even. What other pizza places are?
I don't know.
Papa
There's no good
John's.
pizzas.
I don't-
Come on, just think
I
about
like
it.
Papa
Oh.
John's. I like that
I
garlic
don't know.
sauce.
I can't.
they got.
I don't recall.
And I fuck with Pizza Hut.
Papa
pan
John's.
pizza.
That shit's
The
whack.
pan pizza.
Oh, the not delivery DiGiorno? Yeah, it wasn't that good.
Yo.
They tried.
Freshetta is good. That oven pizza.
I haven't tried
Freshetta
it.
is bomb.
Yeah,
Try it.
I like. See, I'll eat. Like if someone gives me Pizza Hut or Domino's, I'm gonna eat it because I like food.
But you're not
I'll
gonna
I'm
eat
not
any.
gonna ever order it for myself.
Fair enough.
Pizza, it's hard to find a good pizza place. Like, I don't know. It either tastes just generic
Yeah,
or
you're just like,
whatever.
this is
Like,
just
when's the last
whatever.
time you were like, this is amazing pizza? Like, it's rare.
When I tried
Rusty's
Pizza,
Pizza
Hut
in
for the
Santa
first
Barbara.
Oh,
time-
I do
Shout
like
out.
Rusty's.
I don't know. I like Pizza Hut.
I like
pan
Blaze Pizza.
The pan pizza.
I haven't had pizza
For
so
pizza?
I
long.
haven't, I guess
It's
so.
so
I like it, I
greasy.
guess. Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, I
grease.
like, we had this Chicago deep dish. Remember? Did you come with me? I've had it at 2 different places, like, you know, where it looks like it's like a pie or
in
whatever.
San Francisco we had it.
Oh, we did? I
Mhm.
can't remember that.
Yeah, you
But
remember that?
The San Francisco
Didn't we go
pizza?
get pizza in San Francisco? And they were like in squares. You remember that?
Oh, why?
Oh,
don't-
Triple
wait, we
Bean Pizza in
did.
LA is really
Yeah,
fucking
we like
good.
that.
That's
And
like
then
Triple
I
Bean.
like I forget what the pizza is. It's like by Echo Park. And then there's one called like Hollywood Pies. It's good. And it's like, it basically is like a Depot pizza pie. I like that, but that's
Depot.
not, it's a Depot.
You know the Depot
you know,
pizza
you know
pie.
what it is. You know what
Costco
it is,
pizza
ladies.
slaps. Though.
Yeah, I like
Hell
Costco
yeah, and that's
pizza.
$10 and it's big.
You know you have to have a Costco card.
Yep, I got it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Like, what?
Oh, we should go.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you can go with me.
'Cause I
I'll
don't
get you
got
Costco
Costco
pizza.
card.
I don't have it either. I was like, what? You need a Costco card? This is blasphemy.
But you know, some Costco's only have cheese and pepperoni. They don't have the
The
veggie
combo?
or the combo.
I like the combos.
Some of them don't.
Cheese pizza slaps. Them hot dogs slap too. And the
I-
berry slushies.
I like everything.
You know what? You're
I don't know
right. You're right.
Everything's
But
good.
wait, okay, but for real,
Oh, I was
another
gonna say.
tangent onto pizza. But I really want to. I'm trying to think of like what is a fetish. that I'm just like really.
You're saying
not.
a fetish that's really weird, or just we
Just like I'm just
talking
like
about-
not down. Like
I don't
Oh,
know.
there was
I
this
don't
guy
know what
that I
other ones
dated.
are.
He randomly said, "Yeah, I like Asian girls. Sorry."
oh.
And I was like,
I hate when people
Wait,
fetishize races.
Yeah, that's so weird.
ethnicity, all
Wait,
that.
why would he was dating you, but then he said that?
yeah, I was like,
Oh.
That is so weird.
I was like, "Am I your first black girl?" But I was. I figured it out. I'm like,
He's like,
well,
try it
yeah.
out.
You
I don't
figured
want to
it
be
out?
anybody's
Did
first
you
black
look at
girl. Like
his
that's
hoe
not my
facts?
thing. I
That's
don't
your-
want to be.
his hoe
No.
facts. That was your deal breaker.
Um,
If you're some, it's
he
not
had a couple.
Yeah.
I
He
have
was
a-
crazy?
See, one thing about me, I have a tendency to bypass red flags. Because I'm like, oh, maybe
You just
as
like-
a female,
Mm.
you know, a lot of women do this. We say we don't want this and that and that,
Yeah.
right? But then we meet a dude and we're like, yo,
But
he's great.
but he's
And
nice
then-
to me.
But he's nice, but you know,
But we
you
have a
know,
good time.
he eats my ass. He
Yeah,
cooks,
he
you know.
cooks,
So
he does
I just,
everything, and
you know, but I
can
was,
get used to this.
but I was younger. I was young and dumb. I don't
Right.
like that
Word.
anymore.
I think that's like I think that's the important part is like you grow, you learn, and you know. But I mean, I'm still getting over the red flag thing. You think I'm still attracted to people who have all the red flags.
Damn.
They're,
See, that's a whole other
What is that?
They're
conversation.
stop
I know.
lying.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
so
a
no,
wait
yeah,
is
so
a
no.
deal breaker or a red flag? Is that the same thing?
No,
No,
a red
that's
flag
different.
is
That's
like,
different.
oh shit.
Some bad behavior that's
Fuck.
like.
Like you can turn back.
Yeah.
You should turn back.
Yeah.
And a deal breaker is normally like you're just her preference.
Yeah, it's
It's
more
like a-
like yeah, it's just like what you're looking for in a person.
Right,
At
but
the
a
end of
red
the day,
flag, you're like,
you're just like,
damn, this guy's
"Damn,
yelling at
you
the
crazy.
waiter. You're
But
like,
the thing is,
Yeah.
I feel like deal breakers are like, fuck no, this is not gonna work. Like the
Right.
fucking dogs. That's
Right.
like,
You're
no,
right.
we're not doing it. But red flags for me, it's like
You can-
you can turn back.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying
You can turn back.
oh,
You should.
If
Well,
I
you-
could
but I won't.
But they
turn
won't.
back
But they
time.
I won't.
they won't turn.
I won't.
If I
You
could
can't expect
turn
people to
back
change because
time.
they like you, you know.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
and some people
People
do. Not
can't
to say
change.
people don't change when
I
they
don't
meet someone they
change.
really like, but
But
I
they
think for
don't.
the most part, but they don't.
You could change.
But I won't. Most of
Yeah.
the time,
I'm too
they
much
don't.
of a simp to change. It's like what?
I'm a thug, so I do
Yeah.
me.
Real thug girl shit.
What else? What other deal
Oh.
breakers?
Um,
What's a red flag that you saw that you bypassed anyway? Mine was when he said that the first time you do heroin, you come on yourself. I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
oh,
You
so you
bypass
do
that.
heroin? He's like, yeah, I do everything. Like
You
he
think
smoked
that's-
crack, like he snorted coke. Well, it's the same things. Coke and crack are the same thing, y'all.
Are they?
Yeah,
They are. One's
they're just different.
One you smoke it, or one is.
Well,
It's
crack
different,
snorted.
different
Whitney
composition,
Houston
different
says
formation.
like she didn't do crack.
It's-
So I only do what she does.
Who is it?
Whitney Houston.
Oh, you only do what Whitney does.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my
That
red
was-
flag,
you-
and I
you
kept
let that
going
go.
because he was fine. So you know,
I think a red flag that, like maybe in the beginning, like you're understand, like oh, like my family's so annoying, or like I hate them, and in the
Oh.
yeah, I feel like I annoyed that. I mean, I ignore that red flag a lot.
Yeah, but you care about family a lot.
I know, but I
So you-
definitely kind of
Yeah,
ignore
because
that.
sometimes you think of it like,
You're like,
oh, well,
good.
maybe his family sucks.
Right.
You
And
know?
I'm like, honestly, I don't need more family to deal with.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Shit.
cool. But if you don't like, maybe you're the problem.
Yeah.
But also, they could have a really shitty family.
That's true.
That's
true.
tough. I don't
That's
know.
true.
Everything seems to be case by case when I think about it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, I don't know.
yeah,
It's hard. It's like, I know overall right now we're generalizing a lot. So I'm saying this as a blanket way to say, don't take this so serious.
Yeah.
Don't take this so serious. We not taking it so serious. I'm just talking, okay?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a good reason not to cancel me.
Yeah, but
This is
Talking about-
Don't be with
we're
people that fuck dogs
workshopping.
or, you
We're
know,
workshopping
you know, shoot
these
up heroin.
we're workshopping these
Ooh,
ideas.
ooh, last one for sure.
Okay.
I
okay.
cannot.
Then we'll wrap it up
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I
This
got
is-
one wrap up question for you guys.
And
Not
also, I
really.
gotta get the hell out of here. No, I was kidding.
Yeah, I have to get to my.
I got shit to do.
I gotta get to my business meeting. Y'all tripping. Y'all taking up my time.
where the snacks at?
Yeah. matter of fact. Okay.
But the last thing I think
Uh-huh.
what I grew up with and I really do not like is a deal breaker for me is like someone who's hot headed. and like cannot control their tantrums.
Right.
Like I cannot,
That's fair.
I can't deal with that. Like I'm
Like,
too
let's be able to
old,
talk
like,
about.
Yeah, I can't. I don't want to see you yelling at people.
Right.
Like I don't want to be involved with any drama.
I don't want to
ever.
calm you down.
No,
like,
no. And
having
there's-
anger issues.
Yeah,
That's
anger
that's
issue. If
yeah,
you get,
that's
I mean,
scary.
yeah, it's totally understandable.
Like, you
if
gotta be
get
able to
mad.
control your. I think that's overall just someone who can't control their emotions. You know.
for sure. Whether it's like crying all the time,
Right.
fighting all the time, like
Yeah.
It definitely anger, but someone who's easily triggered.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can't communicate, I don't fuck with
Yes,
it.
communication number one.
If you get mad at me and you give me the silent treatment, I'm not fucking with you. If you can't say, hey, just give me some space, or be like, I'm mad at you, and it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
Deal breaker, non-communication.
Non-communicative,
Non-communicative.
aggressive,
Yeah.
thug-like.
Oh, okay, this is what I wanted to say. I just want to say, all right, I want you guys to give me your best, hot radio hotline voice. It could be a sex hotline, it could be a radio voice. I just want you to say goodbye to people, let them know who you are, let them know where your Twitter, where your twatter, your Twitter, your bird flaps. Like what?
Any plugs?
Any plugs you got?
Is that the question?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the question.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
What you got? I don't have anything.
I don't got anything.
Man,
I
I
was I
got my
supposed
own
to be
business.
sexy?
Ooh, that sounds sexy.
Was I
Yeah, do it
supposed to be
again.
sexy?
Yeah, it sounds sexy. Do it.
Hey, baby, you want a private dance? You know?
Okay, a man DZ over there. Shoot, you know how to get a man. Ooh, ooh. Okay, what you gonna say, Casey?
Man, am I?
I'm gonna do my voice like this. I'm gonna take it down a few octaves. It's Chrissy T. That's Chrissy T. I just want to thank y'all for listening. And if you want to tune in for some more hot topics,
Right.
just come on over to this channel, baby.
Yeah, it's almost a
I'm
whisper.
gonna show you how I'm living.
It's like ASMR
I'm gonna
almost.
show you how I'm living.
Yeah.
I know you guys
Damn,
like
that was
huh?
sexy.
Wasn't it?
Just start going hotline.
Oh my
man.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I hope we get sponsored by some sex hotlines.
We are.
Ooh, I've never
Yes.
heard that ad before. That might be interesting.
Ooh, yeah. Trim spa,
yeah.
baby.
Dildo
Trim spa,
ad.
baby.
Ooh, trim spa.
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
What was the
Alright.
other one with the X's? What was that
Oh.
exercise drug? It was really
Extreme.
Weight Watchers?
extra. Jenny Craig.
Slim
Jenny
Fast?
What? Dang, I forgot.
I don't know. Is it something popular?
Yeah, it was popular. They don't do it no more.
Mm.
Viagra.
Ooh.
Ooh, Viagra.
Ooh, Viagra.
Did you take your Viagra yet, baby?
Yeah.
Did you take your little blue pill yet, babe?
Yeah, baby.
pop
Are
it
you
up
getting hard
and
for me,
pop
baby?
it down.
Get it nice and hard for me, babe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we get sponsored by Viagra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Viagra. Let's bring Viagra back. Baby.
The red pill or the blue one?
I hope you pick the blue one,
Baby.
baby. I want you to be rock hard, baby.
Well,
All right, anyway.
Okay, so it was
It was real.
it was real. This is.
That's a wrap.
I'm signing off. I hope this was
Sign-
recording the whole time. Am I
Imagine-
right, ladies? I know, right? Did you turn it on?
Mine was
mine's
on.
Mine's on. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
bet.
Ooh,
All
that'd
right.
be
Thanks
us.
for watching.
Hey.
Yeah. Shout out to my producer.
Shout out to Malcolm.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout
to
out. Shout out. Shout out, Baby
dogs.
Ray. Shout out.
Shout out to the people cleaning
who else
outside
should I
while we were
shout out?
recording.
Shout out to
Shout out to the helicopters.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Shout out to
Daniel's-
Guillermo.
Yeah, shout out
Guillermo,
Guillermo.
shout out to- I hope
Good
he's.
sport.
I hope he's.
You keep me loyal.
Trusting me
yeah.
with your information and
I
not,
hope he's
trusting
changed. I
me to
hope he's
not
changed
call
his
the police on
ways.
you.
Trusting me to not tell your information on a YouTube video.
Right.
Trusting me.
Right.
At least you shielded him.
Don't message me ever again.
Yeah.
Fuck
Peace
you,
out,
Guillermo.
Fuck you, Guillermo.
You know who you are.